Hi, I'm Dana, and today we're changing my bed again. For anybody that's new, these body doubling videos are videos where I just do something that I need to get around to and I've probably been putting off and I probably don't particularly want to fucking do. I change my bed. We've sworn in the first 30 seconds, we've fucked it all, so like let's just carry on now. I chatter some shite in the background so that you can have it on, and if you feel the inspiration ticking at you to do something you've been getting around to as well while I do this fucking bit of shit that I've been getting around to, we can both have something that we've done. And obviously it's also been brought to my attention by several commenters that a lot of you don't do anything and you actually listen to, which is quite a surprise. I'm surprised anyone listens to my standard fucking videos, to be honest. Never mind these ones where I'm just rambling away. But I appreciate it. It's very nice of you. So, yeah, I'd better start. Oh, I don't know why there's a weird mark on my pillow. I hope that's just always been there. Let's just ignore it. So, yeah, I'm going to get into talking my shit now because I'm a little bit upset with myself because I've had 2 events that I've not gone to, and I've really been trying to put myself out there and attend things with consistency, but I also get really fucking anxious, and I'm really rather autistic, and a lot of life is really just like quite a fucking time for me just as is, and then trying to get myself to go to events and do things as well is very difficult. So I bought a ticket to a quiz that I didn't go to, and I don't feel too bad about it because it was a fundraiser for Pride, and like the point is that they get the money, but it's one of those things where I booked it and I was like, yeah, quiz, and the closer it got, the more I was like, I don't want to participate in a fucking quiz. That sounds quite like terror inducing for me. That's actually really not my kind of thing. And, like, I can see why it would be. I get why it's a fun idea. I'm not against it. But I actually like really actively don't want to participate in that whatsoever, so I didn't go. And then today was the public yarn crawl that I was intending to get myself to. I put it on my calendar, and I felt the motivation to clean my fucking house all of a sudden, and I've got a house inspection coming up, and I decided that it was actually for the best if I do take the sudden inspiration I had and clean and tidy my house. Even though we are still a little bit away from the inspection and I'll probably have to do it again, it's still somewhat pleasant to have a clean and tidy house, and just in general, isn't it? We quite enjoy. It can be rather lovely. And part of my decision not to go was also the fact that I'm going to a paint and sit tomorrow. And I haven't been to a paint and sit before, so I'm a little bit nervous just sort of in general. But I'm also excited because, for one, I haven't been to a paint and sit before because they tend to look like the kind of thing that you go and do with friends, and I haven't got them to go do it with, and it's always seems like something that would be a bit awkward to go to on my own, so I haven't. But the gallery that I go to, the Bring Your Own Art events at, where you can like take whatever you're working on lately, take your sketchbook, take some paintings and just do your art with other people that are doing art, and it's lovely. I'm so out of breath just from doing art, it's not healthy. I am asthmatic though, to be fair. It's not my fault. Give me a minute. So yeah, it's in a familiar place, and it's also one that's been like semi-set up specifically to like make friends. So the person that like owns the gallery and puts on the events was talking about it when I was last there for the Bring Your Own Art thing, and she was saying that it's going to be like painting each other's portraits, and you can swap them at the end if you fancy it, and just having a nice fucking time doing some art essentially. And I was like, that sounds right down my street actually. And I was thinking about it because like she brought it up and talked about it, and then one of the people that I go to the Bring Your Own Art thing with messaged me on Instagram to ask if I was going to go, and I was like, thinking about it, are you gonna go? And he is, and I really, really fucking love his style. Like, it's not like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just a really like loose, free, fun kind of style, but it's just still really like put together, and it's all got choices, and it's all been decisions that have been made to make it look like that, and I just really fucking like it. And I really like the way he goes about making it and the way he talks about art, and just I really have quite a lot of respect for him as an artist, I suppose one could say. So I'd already been thinking like, I want something from this guy, and obviously like I'm not someone who could afford to like be buying fucking original art. I don't believe he has any prints about. I've had a nose on his Instagram, but this is the perfect little opportunity, right? And he was like, no, I have a victim to paint. And I was like, fuck yeah. I'm really excited to get a portrait paint of myself painted by him. Like, it's the most ideal fucking solution. Because I was thinking, like, maybe I could organise some sort of little, like, art trade with him and we can, like, exchange art. Because, like, I can't afford to buy his art for sure. Like, that's the thing sometimes when talking to artists is, like, I would love to, like, support the community and buy your art. Or at least, like, inquire about it and show that I'm interested. But also, even if you're doing it for, like, the absolute cheapest that you could possibly sell it for your skills and your time and everything, it's out of my budget. Like, there's no point me asking. I can't afford, like, fucking artists and crafts stuff. I can't afford it. I know I can't. Oh, I hate putting this fucking sheet on. I keep meaning to buy another fucking fitted sheet because all I have is the fitted sheet that I've just taken off and then this fucking flat sheet that I fucking despise. But I haven't gotten there yet. I'm going to. I swear to God I'm going to. Ugh. So yeah, I'm gonna go to that and get me portrait painted by someone whose style I really fucking like. And obviously that also means I have to paint his portrait. And I'm not very good at people, and I'm especially not good at men, and I really, when I think about having to paint him, I do feel a bit apprehensive, and I feel like I might end up apologising for what I paint. But I've been painting people a bit more lately, and I've definitely gained a little bit of knowledge and gotten a little bit better at it than I was, so it might not be too bad, who knows. That's what we're aiming for apparently, is not too bad. Oh God, I hate doing this. But it'll be so worth it tonight, because like I said, that's what I'm doing tomorrow. So we're not too late in the day for once when I'm doing this. So I'm going to have a shower, wash my hair, and maybe order some takeout, because I also randomly started my period like 2 weeks after the last one. So I'm just generally not feeling fucking great. Yeah, so I'll have a nice clean bed to get into. I'm so fucking over it, to be honest with you. I don't want to have to put the duvet sheet on, so we're just going to have to sit here and chat for a minute until I find the fucking will to do that. I don't want her. I really don't want her. Oh, what other news do I have to talk about? Oh, I bought new paints recently based on a recommendation from a friend of a friend. Because I've spent my entire life using the cheapest paints that you can buy from B&M or the works. And I hate being someone that's like, actually, spending more money on your things makes them better. But like, sometimes it actually really fucking does. And I experienced it a little while ago with buying Winsor & Newton watercolour paints after always having used the cheapest ones from B&M and the works. And it was fucking life-changing. I suddenly started to actually quite enjoy doing watercolour, and I definitely seemed better at it, to be honest with you. So I asked a friend who knows art things for recommendations and ended up buying some Liquitex acrylic paints. I got the basics kit that's like a set of 12 colours, and I ended up getting a fluorescent kit as well because I needed it to paint a car. And they've changed my life. They've changed my life. It's completely it's everything. It's using materials that actually work and do the thing that you're trying to do. There's nothing like it, there's nothing like it. So I also treated myself to a full £7 on some paint brushes that are also from Liquitex. And again, like, not struggling with, like, you know, just my brushes are all fucked. They're all the cheapest fucking brushes that you can buy, and then I've like hacked at bits, and the detail brush that I was using was a detail brush because the rest of it was glued together. And then when I washed it, it stopped being, I'd washed it a lot and it stayed glued together, it was perfect. I fucking loved this brush. And then I washed it one time and I washed it too fucking well, and it stopped being a detail brush and went to being a big fluffy brush again. It was the end of the world for me for that day. So I've bought brushes, and it, again, putting the paintbrush on the page and having it just go where you fucking expect it to go, incredible. It's insane, it's brilliant, it's absolutely fantastic. Oh, see, and there's loads more on this side, and it's gonna all get... Right, we're just doing it, and next time I'll buy a fucking fitted sheet and stop having this absolute struggle every other time I change my bed. I hate it, See, when I can really be bothered to do it properly, I do quite like it, but it's very fucking rare that I can be bothered to do it properly. So I need to get a fitted sheet. That's... duvet. See, every time I have to change my bed, it just makes my shoulders really fucking hurt. I already have like on and off shoulder pain, but it's just immediately the moment I fucking start, my shoulders like they really hurt now, and it really does my head in. But it's fine. I'm gonna go and see my new GP soon. I am gonna get it sorted and actually go and be like, hello, I would like some support, and also I'd like some diagnoses, because like I'm mental and my body hurts. But like my experiences with doctors haven't been very good, and I'm not going to make a whole video about it this time, guys, but I have been getting comments that annoy me. You know how I do like to make whole videos about things like that? But I'm just so sick of people telling me in comments, oh, it sounds like you have EDS. It sounds like you could have arthritis or fibromyalgia. And especially when they start telling me it sounds like I have OCD and CPTSD, and it's like, well, yeah, fucking probably, mate. Like, you're listening to me explain my life in these videos. I think any of us can agree that it's very fucking likely that my, like, lifetime of trauma and abuse gave me some, like, fucking OCD and CPTSD or PTSD or whatever. Like, I think we can agree it's pretty fucking likely. Me having to go to a doctor and explain that as an autistic person and advocate for myself as an autistic person who isn't fucking good at that, no one cares. No one cares. I've gone into doctors and told them about the time when I thought I personally, like, telekinetically murdered Taylor Hawkins, when I couldn't let my cat look at me when I was naked or in the shower, like, in all these different situations because I was fairly sure he was my dead dad reincarnated. Like, I've had some real wild OCD moments. I'm very obviously OCD if you've like googled the fucking thing. No one's given a shit. Like, I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety as a fucking 12-year-old, and they were like, yep, that's sorted. Never mind that like none of the fucking antidepressants have ever worked, and that like it's probably not that. Like, it just, number one, the fact that I make this type of content and people seem to think that I've just like never thought or considered or reflected on my life or myself or any of that, and just the fact that people seem to think that I can just go to a doctor and be like, I think I have OCD, and they'll get me like straight into a psychologist to be properly diagnosed, and it's like, that's just not how the medical system works, at least not here. Like, maybe if I had a shit ton of money to spend on it, but I don't, so we just get to suffer and not know what's actually going on and try our best. And that's on that. That's my little rant of the day. I'm just like, I'm on to like a decade of going to doctors and be like, I think I have all these things that are actually like a real big detriment to my life, and them not giving a shit. But like, thanks for suggesting it in my YouTube comments, guys. That's gonna change my life now. I also feel safe talking about it here because I just don't think it'd be any of you guys that watch these, you know? Like, I have my little community of people that watch these videos specifically, leave little comments here, and I just feel like, I really don't want to breed a whole parasocial thing, but I do feel very understood by the people that watch these ones. Like, I mean, if you're watching them, you need them in the way that I need to do them to actually get the thing done. Or you like listening to these rambles and hearing my thoughts, which is, again, a bit wild, but thank you. So I do feel like you guys are probably the members of the audience that most relate to me. Ugh, what a horrible thing to say. How unfortunate for you guys. Oh, I just want this to be done. Like, I wish I could pay someone else to change my bed for me, to be honest with you. It's one of the few things that my mum did for me for like the majority of my childhood and teen years. And I miss it. I say my teen years, I moved out at 16. She stopped changing my bed a good few years before that. And she definitely won't change my bed after I've moved out. That would have been really weird. Just go in properly. Like, why is it doing this to me? I need like 6 hands for it. I'm also getting really anxious when I hear the children outside because they tried to play knock and run on my house the other day, and I fucking hate knock and run. I don't like people knocking on my door. It scares shit out of my cat. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. You're not doing it on my fucking house. So the first time I was like, oh god, they're not, are they? And the second time I was like, oh god, they are, aren't they? And the third time I stood by my door and waited for it, and the moment that there was like noise outside my front door, I yonked it open, and these 3 kids were fucking terrified. But once I'd opened the door, I didn't know what to do because I was like, I can't tell off someone else's kid, and I'm not, like, I haven't scripted anything to be like, oh sorry guys, could you not do that on my house please? So I just all of a sudden did not know what the fuck to do, so I just sort of went, ah! and they all screamed as well and ran away, and they haven't done it since. But I feel quite bad about it. Oh, they looked genuinely fucking petrified, and it was this group of 3 like 9 to 10-year-old boys, and they're little kids, and I just screamed and they screamed and ran away, and I feel quite awful about it. But like, it worked, and I didn't know what else to do, so that's where we are, okay? It's fucking weird. Oh, I hope none of my neighbours heard me. Oh, I need to sort this fucking flat sheet again now that I've been stomping about and fucking it up. To be fair, I think getting a mattress topper that actually fits to my fucking bed properly would also be a massive fucking help. Oh, it's close enough. We just need to do my fucking pillows and then we're done, so I'm doing it. We're doing it, guys. We're getting there. It'll be so nice when I get in it, all clean and showered tonight, or bath. I might have a bath. We've talked about this plenty. I do really enjoy baths, and I really like my bathroom that I have in this house, and it would be really nice to have more baths. Running a bath is so fucking tiring. Running a bath is, I need a bath to run a bath, you know? Like, it's just a bit much, isn't it? But also, showering is a lot, isn't it? But also, I'm very in close proximity to people tomorrow, so I need to do one of them, whichever it is. Okay, that's a pillow done, isn't it? Oh, that's all. I actually don't think this is going to be that nice to get into tonight. I think I'm going to notice all the wrinkles and all the things that I didn't bother to do properly. But it would have been nice if you'd done that, wouldn't it? But I just don't have the fucking energy. The fact that I'm changing it at all is the win, okay? I do also keep thinking it'd be really nice to get myself a new set of bedding, because I've had the same bedding since I was with my ex. Like, my ex slept in this bedding. I don't particularly like that fact. But also, I own a washing machine, and it's been washed many times since, and I bought it. It's my fucking bedding. That's why I took it with me. But I don't... I was with the man for 8 years during the most like formative years of my life, where I was putting my life together. A lot of things that I own are going to be things that I owned while I was with him, and that's just that. I can't afford, and also don't want to change my entire like fucking aesthetic and everything that I owned for like many years. But also there is the odd thing where I'm just like, oh, I hate that he ever touched it. I hate that he was ever there. I hate that it was around him. And my bedding is one of those things, because it's like such an intimate place, you know? So I don't know. I don't know, because I really like that I only have space themed bedding, but I do also only have 2 sets of bedding. And I don't know. I don't want to be like an over-consumer, you know? But maybe it is time to buy some new sets of bedding and just give these ones to the charity shop and let someone new enjoy having a space themed bed. I know that I could also keep it space themed and just get different ones, but I feel like if I'm going to do different, I do different, you know? It's new era at that point, isn't it? To be fair, I did briefly, my voice is going, I'm sorry, you're just going to have to deal with the way it sounds. I did briefly look into trying to find vintage 80s bedding, but none of them come with pillowcases. I really like having matching pillowcases. It makes me feel very put together and growing up, because my parents never did matching pillowcases. Like when I was a kid, like our pillowcases never matched the bedding. So it feels very bougie and fancy to me. And also, not many of them go up to a king size, which is, I have a king size duvet on a double bed. So it's a no, essentially. And then I was like, maybe I should get satin bedding, like this type of thing, for the whole bed, because that's what Alex Drake has in Ashes to Ashes. But I don't think Alex Drake's autistic. I don't think she'd be happy with that, to be honest with you, because I don't want to get into a bed that's going to be that bad. No. Okay, we'll put the other pillows on last and sort tucking this how it should go for now. If I get the duvet right, I think I will overall be happy when I get in tonight. So that'll be something, won't it? It will, yes. Oh, I wish that you guys could reply back to me sometimes. I quite often wish that I could do body doubling videos while also talking to one of my friends on video chat, to be honest with you, but that's not really how things work, is it? It's not how life goes. It's not the way of the world. I'm just saying words to fill fucking time, because I'm so close to being done, but I'm not actually done, but I'm ready to be done with it, you know? I'm really over it now. If it doesn't sit properly when I get it right in a moment, I'm going to fucking cry. I've already cried a few times today, I won't lie to you, but there's been like, you know, when you're crying and you're like, this is just because I'm on my period, like this isn't, I'm not experiencing an emotion, I'm just on my period, like fucking great. Ugh. Just talk already. Fucking hell. And there's none on this side, great. Good enough. Fucking good enough. Tucking the edge down here. That's it. We're done. Changed my bed. God, that. I can't describe to you how much that took in just like every fucking regard possible. Jesus. I'm pretty sure it's only my regulars watching this, to be honest with you. So as always, the link to the GoFundMe will be down below. It'd be awesome if you checked it out and gave it a little share, gave it a little donate if you're able to. It really genuinely would mean the whole entire world to me, and I really very much will be going on about it until it's fully funded. So if you want me to shut up about it, either unsubscribe, quite frankly, or help us fund it if you can. Sharing is the one that I'm really going to push because it's the one that's free. Because I also am donated to it, I also haven't got the money to be doing that. But it's, yeah, if you can share it like I'm trying to, that would be really cool. So I'm gonna go now. Christ, whoever you are, wherever you are, if you have a lovely morning, evening, day, afternoon with you, and I will see you again in a couple of days. You'll see my portrait probably. Someone's gonna paint me.